Hey, happy to have you back. So, what are we doing today? Today, we are in our third session of probably six for the surprising picture of my adventurer party. As I told in the last two, my eldest friend and I have a new group with his fiance, my wife, and two others. And my eldest friend's fiance plays a human ranger with a baby bear called Pim. So this is what we are doing today, and I'm very excited to have you along this drawing process. So as I said in the former videos, normally I am DMing a lot lately, and I don't make it that much often to play D&D as a player. So my usual favorite class is the class of a druid. Gregor, calm yourself down. So my favorite class, a druid. And why is that? Because of the shape-shifting abilities and just because of all the badassery that is within that class. You can, even in the third in the third level, it is pretty hard to kill an shapeshifter druid. You shapeshift into a bear or into a lion, depending on the region your character origins from. You get thrown out of the wild shape 1, you go back into wild shape via wild shape 2. You get thrown out of that too, and then you are still a caster with a little healing and a lot of happiness as soon as your opponents and also the DM goes insane. So I have seen a video lately that the ranger is somewhat an druid just with a bow, and I strongly disagree because shapeshifting and the ranger doesn't match that much. But I also tend to consider the ranger an underappreciated class because, and I understand that I'm jumping here between topics while I'm drawing a ranger. I first speak about druids, but let's stay with the ranger for a moment. Basically, the ranger is considered often as a damage dealer because it's a guy who has a bow, a guy or a girl with a bow, and that's proposed to do damage. Also a sneaky kind of character, which makes them often confused with rogue or fighter type of people. But as far as I understand, the ranger, and you may correct me if I'm wrong, but the ranger is more an connector class, not a supporter like the priest, which my wife and I are playing at the moment, but instead a connector between the other roles. The ranger is absolutely capable to sneak along the rogue and be less of an obstacle for the rogue, but more an asset. The ranger can also keep up with the damage with the barbarian and the fighter. In the non-magical part, the ranger even has a little magic capabilities and can therefore make for a good, not a replacement, but for a good short-time replacement of characters like a druid, a wizard, or a priest. So I really like this this jack of all trades in the ranger, and I'm pretty happy that we have one in this group with my friend. So druids, rangers, and my wife and I are really playing priests and also priests of the same goddess, Elistray, basically the party goddess of the Drow, chaotic good. And why is that? And what we are thinking about that, I'll talk about in the next video. So far, we are almost in the end phase of this video. I understand those videos are a little shorter at the moment, but I don't post them weekly, but instead with something around 3 days next to each other. So I hope you understand that I don't want to provide you with one very speedy time-lapse video, and I also don't provide you with each of these videos only once a week. So I hope this is a good compromise, having several videos on different characters with 3 days next to each other. Thank you for hanging around today, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave me a like. If you want to, you can also provide your opinion in the comments, and I would really appreciate, and it would warm my heart, if you could leave me a subscription, and in that case you wouldn't even have any struggle to find my next video, which is then on my wife's character, the life domain cleric Verun. Until then, I see you. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.